Hello. Hello. Oh my god. It's so loud. I'm so sorry. We're back with your turn to die. You know, I realized my last stream, I forgot to change the game audio again. So there was no audio. But it's okay. You could hear me and you could hear the nice Nintendo music. So I mean, that's all you need in life, right? But anyway, we have one more chapter. The final chapter, part 1. That is the last chapter, I think. I know this game was like ongoing, but the second part of the final chapter came out. So unless there's like, you know, like more than one final chapter, I think this is the last one. Hey there, can you hear me? I mean, yes? Good, glad you responded. I'd like to know soon about the death game you were involved in. We're involved in. I'm still involved in it. We're not out of it yet. It's not anything too difficult, is it? I'm begging you. No. Do you wait, I think this is like we have to, you know, remember what happened, right? I don't remember what happened. Joe. Every time I open this game, I'm sad to see his face. Every time, every single time. Normal high school girl, Sarah Chidoin, and her best friend, Joe Tazuna. One day they were pulled into a cruel death game. This is just a recap. Rather than submit to fear, they chose to cooperate with the other participants. Oh, hello, Clara! Thank you for tuning in to say hello. I do appreciate it. But alas, high school, I still couldn't get the overlay to work. I gotta figure that out. I think if I put it on my Stream Elements overlay, I could try and make it work. But we'll see. The high school teacher, yeah, his head got exploded. There was no stopping that they would kill each other. This is a recap of what's happening. So, you can get recapped, and then you'll know what's happening. After a cruel majority vote, homemaker Kai Satsu died. And Sarah's best friend Joe died as well, unable to defy his fate. Sarah became tormented by hallucinations. And then the second chapter is this part. As her heart crumbled, the peril only continued. Now a question. Which of these two died? I was her. She died. She did die. Reiko Yabusame. Exactly. The next victim was singer-songwriter Reku Yabusame. Yeah, maybe that would be good if you could help me with that. But I think I can figure it out. I just need to get rid of the background. I don't know. As desperately, I'm sorry, I'm drinking. Not drinking, but I am having a liquid. As desperately as they tried to grasp escape, their enemies gave their very lives to stop it. When the main game occurred, once more, art student Nao Ekogoro died. And then another question. Which of these two died? Well, in my playthrough, this absolute monstrosity died. So, good, so you remember it well. Oh yes. The next victim was self-described job hopper Su Hiyori, but that's not his name. His name isn't Su, he just Identity theft. Okay. After removing his collar, using the last of his strength, he started up a Joe AI. At last, Sarah reunited with her best friend and awoke her from her long nightmare. The death game is not over yet. I forgot how many people died. There's only 6 of us left. And why is Keiji still here? Son of a... Okay, it's fine. He will be gone soon enough. Soon enough. Kana was always with her big sister, because she loved her a lot. But Kana was always just a bother to her. Even that time when it mattered most, she couldn't do anything. So she thought she was hated. But that message made her remember. Oh yeah, and she made the sad message for me too, I forgot. That surely her big sister was watching over her. And that she had to stay strong on her own. But well, the truth is she knew that it wasn't her sister who wrote that message. There's people who tried to protect Kana. There's people who worked to encourage her. I just don't believe that. I know he wrote the message, but I just don't think he has a good bone in his body to write that. So she doesn't want anyone else to die. Because they're all such kind people. Everyone, this floor will be closed off soon. Please proceed to the next floor quickly, or else your collars will... Yeah, I know. Do I know? Miss Sarah, could it be that you're... cured? I'm cured? Of my hallucinations, you mean? Yeah, I don't have 20% swag anymore. It felt like I'd been having a bad dream. I tortured myself with hallucinations of my own making. But I've woken up now. No, we won't lose to the likes of you. Okay, but Sofalin, personally, I love her. She did not do anything wrong. She's just, you know, she's just doing what she's told to. It's just her job. She cured us at first. Best of luck then, Miss Sarah. She also is the best of all the dolls. Mustache Man is dead too? I forgot. Oh my gosh. I forgot he died. Just what I've come to expect. You always stand right back up, Sarah. It's not like it's my own power alone. Oh wait, it's on my power alone. You mean Sue? Can't say I had a handle on him up till the very end, because I kept getting used to and falling for lies. But it's the truth that... Kyutaro did not get used. He submitted himself to Sue. He gave the computer for coins. She got used. She got manipulated. But Kyutaro did not. He was okay with everything happening as long as it was like in his favor. That's not getting used. That's just being annoying. Okay. We to protect Kana? Guess so. You gotta live on for his sake, Kana. Don't go thinking about self-sacrifice no more. Yes. No. She's gonna turn around in 2 seconds. And for Big Sis Now's sake too. That's why we've gotta pull out all the stops now. Then should we not head to the next floor now? I wouldn't care for my collar activating. We'll restart our escape plan once we're on the next floor. This time let's escape for sure. Kana has clearly changed. I might say she's gotten stronger. With each sacrifice, we change. That's right, so no one's death will be in vain. Let's get a move on, everyone. Right after you, partner. And let me save. The large door. Huh? Through here, really? I can't believe they broke the tree. I can't believe they broke that tree. My favorite upside down tree. Whoa, we're going to heaven. This isn't where that door went before. Whoa. The hay. The hay? Yes, the hay. It's nothing surprising at this point. It's just an image. You're becoming such a worn down adult. It's like we're walking through the sky. It's the stairway to heaven. At the top of the stairs is a door that bends in the back. Oh, blends in with the back. Oh, we're actually in the Truman Show. Okay, should we go in? Yes. We opened the door and entered. Let's go. Oh, I had to click. It's pitch black, a long passage. Everybody okay? Nobody falling behind? I'm fine. Hold on tight to the clothes of the person in front of you. Ah, that's right. Thought my back's... What? Thought my back smarted. What does that even mean? Smarted? Jin's claws. Why does he have claws? He's a cat. I found a wash tub of some sort. Ah, that's Kana's bucket. Please give it back. Bucket? Ah, I can see a faint light. That looks like actual gravestone. What is that? There's a long narrow stone brightly illuminated. It's hard to judge how far away it is, but it seems pretty big. Is that a grave? A grave, I wonder whose. Still, what's it doing here? Perhaps provocation. Yes, from the kidnappers, implying we'll be buried here and such. Another light came on. These are just all the people that have died so far. A large box of some sort. This box is even bigger than Kyutaro. Surely this isn't... It's a bento box, guys. You're gonna eat... Your lunch is gonna be bigger than this baseball man. Probably a coffin. What? You don't think there's someone inside? No, I think it's for you. Whose body exactly? I wonder, should I open this thing? Yes. Open it. Slowly slid open the lid. A person. There's a person in there. But who? It's the old guy. Unthinkable. That's the real Sue Hiyori, is it not? Yes, it is. Whoa. There's another box now. What in the world? What's going on? I wish I knew, bro. Open the coffin. Who's it gonna be? Sure enough, there's someone in there. The glasses guy. I've seen him somewhere. He's someone who died in the first trial. That's right, an axe came at his head. And yet, not a single visible wound, huh? Boom, 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 boom. A whole bunch of coffins. Let's open this one. Boy wearing a school uniform. Respond if you're alive. Some sort of coffin. Girl with pink hair. She looks about Kana's age. Some sort of coffin. A man with blue hair. He's not breathing. Oh, no wonder. Some sort of coffin. A woman wearing a large hat. It's like a cemetery. How uncanny. Inside is a girl wearing a hood. I think I've seen this hood. Have you? Look for oddities. Is there anything of interest? I slowly slid open the lid. I mean, he's probably still alive. Are there any places that look suspect? Sussy? Oh! He got those grippers out. What happened? Get away, that person moved. Oh no. They're just having a party, guys. It's okay. Nice to meet you, Miss Sarah. Okay, Patch Kid. I just killed him, okay? I know it wasn't the real him. But, like, I don't want another one. You know what I mean? Sorry to pop out of the darkness. I started you? I wonder. You mean you weren't a corpse? As you can see, I'm super duper. So did you enjoy it? Who the hell's gonna enjoy that? Just who do you think you are? I'm not so sure. You don't remember. We don't remember it. What? Wait, pause. That's perfectly fine though. I'm your floor master this time. The side eye. The side eye. I waited for 5 hours in that coffin. It's so cruel for you guys to keep me inside in this suspense. Now, gather close to me. And you, Alice, my murderer. As I thought, there's no time. I need to introduce you to the dolls who will be supporting you. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly is so right. Hooded girl. Ooh, just the worst way to wake up. Can't stand it. What the fuck? He looks like... Okay, you know what? We have to support these guys. Why does he have... Okay, you know what? Which of you is my partner? Partner? Oh, we have to pick one? It would be a master. That should be master, you know. You guys are the supports after all. Hold on, supports. Aren't these... I'll introduce you. They're known as the dummies. They're the tragic victims who died before they could meet anyone. Hey, Sarah, you're just so cute. Relax, we're on your side. Big hat. She knows my name. Naturally, they're dolls, so they got the necessary info input in advance. This is desecration of the dead. Let's go back home. Oh my god. She's seen things, bro. Look at her eyes. There's no use struggling now. This time we'll have you make pairs with the dummies to take on this game. Pairs, you say? Now red thread of fate. Activate. They're just funky dudes. My collar. Red thread of fate activate? That sounds like Paw Patrol. What's this? The people connected by the red thread of fate are the pair for this game. A kid, alright then, I'll protect you. You better. This is... You're not lagging 7 years behind? Yay. So Kyutaro, my master. My name's Mai. Let's get along. Don't say that. Okay. Sure, that's the right mood to be in. I can't read his dialogue because he's broken. Hinako. Middle schooler or so. Must be rough. My partner's a murderer? I'm Anzu, be gentle. Murderer? Hurts to hear it said to my face. Quit it. I'm Hayasaka. A boy, a kid. I'm the one who's worried. Okay, he looks like Rei from Evangelion. Am I losing my mind or does he not? I swear he does. That was my first thought when I saw him. I'm Renmaru. I'm in high school like you. High school student. Oh my god, he does look like 5 from Terran Resonance. Oh my god. Wait, I didn't know you watched Terran Resonance. Okay, wait. Nice to meet you. Yeah. How nice. Everyone looks like they'll get along. Well, lastly, I'll introduce myself too. I'm a poor doll killed by the murderer Alice Yabusame, Sue Hiyori. Okay. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Relax. Of course, Sue Hiyori is a name of the past of me now. But it is you though, bro. Seeing as Shin used it with such care, I'm not going to just claim that name now. What? But it's actually his name though. He's just gonna not use it because somebody else used it. It's the real name of Sue, the Sue we know. So we took the alias of Sue Hiyori from this guy. Poor Shin, I'm truly, truly sad, I am. Since he was going to die anyway, I wanted to kill him with my own hands. How can you say that? What do you mean, how can you say that? Don't get so mad, you all can't understand my affection. This person, he's a little like Sue. Well, that's not a good thing. But something is distinctly different. Anyway, I'll be inconvenient without a nickname. Hey, Miss Sarah, you act as a representative and give me a new name. I know. Oh, what should we name him? You're getting all the tea? Yeah, there's... Yep. Bucket Girl is still alive because I didn't want to vote for her last game because I wanted to kill Sue. That's the only reason she's still alive. I wasn't gonna let her live. I wasn't gonna let her sacrifice herself. What should we call him? I'm gonna call him Lettuce. Wait, how do you go backspace? How do you do backspace? What? Back page? Oh. Can we call him Lettuce? I thought it said back page, but it does not. How you spell lettuce? Where's the U? Lettuce. What is page? Oh, we can put accents. Okay. Lettuce. That's a good name. You sure you want to name me that? Yes. Thanks, I'm glad to get such a wonderful name. Lettuce! Yeah! So what do you, his head just looks like lettuce. I don't know what to tell you. So what are you going to make us do this time? You can't wait, can you? Relax, it's a very simple bonus game. I shouldn't have done this. I'm gonna be laughing the whole time. You would just have to join forces to kill a certain target. That is to say, it's a hunt. What? It's okay, man. Just listen to Lettuce. He's gonna explain the rules. You can use any method. Shooting, stabbing, striking, strangling, anything goes. I bet you could probably also use lettuce as a murder weapon. It's so silly. It is very silly. It should be a piece of cake for you guys who've killed a bunch of people, albeit indirectly. Who exactly do we... Your target is... Yeah! Yes! Finally! Finally we get to kill him! We finally get to kill him! Oh, it's been so long! Oh, come on, man. You really did it. What do you did this to me? You did this to me. You did this. You made me so happy. And then you look at me with those eyes and that lettuce and you say, not. How could you do this? Azra, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Did I make your heart skip a beat, Miss Sarah? No, you made my heart flutter out of happiness. Obviously, that's a joke. I wouldn't make you kill your allies. Oh, you got me. Oh, you got me. Let's... I wanted to kill him so badly, guys. From the beginning. The beginning. We're having a serious conversation, Miss Sarah. What's with this guy? Your target is lettuce. In other words, you just need to kill me. Huh? No, I won't say it twice. Now begins the sub-game, the murder game. I'm looking forward to its finest, the bloodlust. Guys, we gotta make a Subway sandwich. Let's get the lettuce. Okay. Is the explanation over? Become rabbit. I simply might have to do that. We have to kill that person? You're right, now might have been your best chance, you know. Like hell, who could just up and... Wait, what? Who could just up and do that after having it sprung on him? I bet that guy's fled to the furthest end of this floor. Why is he like this? Why is he posed like in such this way? I'm sorry. There's nothing... What? There's nothing for it. First, we'll share the information we have with everyone. I don't like the way he's posed, bro. I don't. It's a little, you know. A little, I don't know. There's still more info. They all appeared here like 5 minutes ago. That's right, he said it was too much bother, so we should give the explanations. Seems like we should ask them for details. Okay. I don't want details. I want to talk to you. Don't look at me like that. Burger doesn't die. Why would you keep saying that? Why would you keep saying that? Why would you keep saying that? Hey there, Sarah Senpai. Senpai? You're not a fan of that? To me, high school students are like adults. You can call me... Why her legs like that? I know. I don't... She's like a chicken. She's got 2 little twigs supporting her body. You can call me what you like, Hinako. Great, Sarah Senpai. It's the chapter 3 curse. The biggest always dies. So then Keiji should die, right? Right? If Burger dies and Keiji die, I'm okay with that. But we gotta kill Keiji. I don't know what to tell you, man. We just have to do it. Glad you're someone who talks sense. Oh yeah, I'll tell you a piece of info. The requirement for us being chosen as supports is that we're dead people who never had any contact with you survivors. But I don't want Burger to- well, actually, I don't really care if Burger dies that much. I don't care too much about him. But if Keiji doesn't die, then we have an issue. I heard 8 people died in the first trial, so 2 of them must have already known survivors. Hana's sister and Megumi... Wait, who was this person again? I don't remember. It was the part. It was Keiji's partner, wasn't it? Uh-oh. I have another big piece of info, but I can't say it yet. Why not? If you just reveal your entire hand, you'll get used as a pawn, right? Nobody likes being used. I would never. You got me. You got me. I'm just kidding. We're not doing that again. I want to be friends. I'd never do such a thing. When there's their lives on the line, who knows what kind of evil someone will do. I thought you'd know that even better than me. This is my means of defense. Don't be mad at me, Sarah Senpai. Let's just go down the line. So you're Sarah, right? Yeah, that's me. Let's be friends. We're about the same age, right? You're judging my outfit, aren't you? You think I'm weird. You look like a squid. You look like you belong in Splatoon, but that's not a bad thing. That hood's familiar. You're referring to that doll Rio Ranger, right? That guy's awful. He pilfered my clothes and wore them all for himself. It's hard to explain, but see, I do this clown sort of thing outside of school. What the fuck? I attend events dressed like that. Why? Devious. Devious. What a scary mask. So no reason to be creeped out, really. Sure, anyway, do you have any information? Of course, let's see. Could I have you ask someone else? Did she forget? I'm just gonna keep going. Hey, Miss Sarah. Hi, Asaka. What the hell? Are you familiar with me? You know something. You know something. You know something. You know something, don't you? I don't understand your implication. Don't play dumb, I mean about this death game. You saw my victim video, did you? I sure did, buddy. You think about it, I'm not the real Hayasaka. I'm a doll made to look exactly like him. Obviously, the organization wouldn't leave me any memories that'd be a problem for them, right? Is that so? I'm glad you understand. Well, if that'll be all. He's utterly suspicious. I want to talk to him. Bwaha. Bwah. You're Sarah Chidoin, ain't you? It's something funny, Mr. Kurumada? Sure is, you're just a plain old high schooler. Way to survive, am I right? Straight up amazing. There's been many. Even if we've made many sacrifices. I've lost countless allies. Don't go make an ally, dumbass. Damn, my bad. Forget I said that. Oh yeah, but really, I should tell you. Apparently there's monsters lurking on this floor. Monsters? Probably just dolls, really, but it'll spell tragedy if we don't get any weapons. You ever been in a fight? Not the violent sort, naturally. This game is about, this group of people gets abducted from whatever, and then I'm not very good at explaining. They get taken to this game center, and they have to play death games where they die. Games with strategy, and also Dance Dance Revolution. And then there's main games where it's like a democracy and they vote for who they want to kill. And then they do it again. And now we're on the 3rd chapter. Gary? Why would you bring Gary into this? Not the violent sort, naturally. Then you have your fluffy mop buddy give him hell. Maybe if you give him a good smooch, he'll work his butt off for you. What did I just read? No, if someone else is going to fight for their life, I'm going to fight for my life too. I see. You're real interesting. He's not. Well, I mean, they're all dead, right, already. So, I don't need to be prepared. We just actually woke them up from their graves. Like, we literally pulled them out of their coffins. So, double dead. She has bread hair. Okay. Well, I guess that's a hat. You're going to chat with me? Not really a chat. I just need your info. What? Oh, like my measurements? Yeah, the death game. About the death game. The big, really big hat. Really. If you're yeah, big hat. If you tell me what your type is, then I'll know what you want. What? Kindness. I guess I'd have to say kind people. I totally get that. People who treat you nice are the best after all. Uh-huh. But kind people can't survive here, huh? Bread. Sorry if I upset you. Right, you wanted to hear my info. Well, it's about us. Our real selves died in the first trial. It's true. true. It's a good outfit. Yeah, good outfit. I like the bread. We're shown the victim videos, things that showed the moment of her death. Let's be honest, it's unforgivable that they would do this to us. So I want to give my all to bread. I want your aid as well, Sarah, please. Okay. Monkey bread? What's monkey bread? Wait, what's monkey bread? Wait, am I missing out on the best bread ever? What is monkey bread? Whoa, that looks really good. Sorry. It looks very good. There's like sugar on top. Cinnamon roll, pull apart bread. It looks so good. Okay. Anyway, we're not a pair, but let's do our best. The only person we have left to talk to is my partner. So it's just Sarah It's fine. I'd prefer Cheetah actually. Mistress, calm yourself. Of course, we're probably about the same grade. You sure you aren't gonna come for me later saying you were actually my senior? I don't think this is the time to be worried about junior-senior relations. More importantly, do you have any info? I do. It's about the red threads on our collars that connect us. If the people in a pair get some distance apart, their collars activate and their heads fly off. Oh, wonderful. That sounds just great. Well, actually, that's only for us supports. Your collar won't activate. So only your collar would? So don't get too far from me, okay? Let's put our differences aside. Got it. I want to save, guys. Oh, what's that sound? Oh crap, seems like they're getting an early start. The monsters come to attack. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't believe so many people died that we just have a full new row. Whoa. What the fuck is that? It's a monster. That's right. You're dead meat if you don't handle it the right way, got it? That's absurd, muscle punk. We can't fight against something like this. True, I can't imagine we can do much taking it on fair square. Then put your wits together. We'll all think about it and pick someone's idea to drive it away. Why are you making me choose? If we discuss it, we might figure it. Quick question, what does this game have against killing kids? Well, I could have killed a kid, but I chose not to. I think generally games don't kill children much. But there's only 2 kids left of us. So it's okay. If we discuss it, we just might figure out a weakness. Understood. There must be some way to repel it. What do you have against killing kids? Listen, I just didn't want to kill Kana because I wanted to kill Sue. It wasn't me not wanting to kill her. It was just me wanting to kill somebody else more. You know? I don't know. The monsters is looking this way. Yo, tell me what to do. Let's search for something to use as a weapon. That's gonna take too long. Calls for socking it with my fist, right? Just hold your horses. I'm fine fighting it if I've got a weapon, okay? We need a weapon. I'll sniff around to check stuff. I don't want you to sniff anything. I'll grab its body and give it a hurl. So we either go with a weapon or with killing. I want to observe our opponent. What should I do? Observe situation. Save game. You should probably save game. Let time pass. Sniff out a weapon. There's a flaming stick on the wall. A wall torch. Obtained a flaming stick. Not sure about using it as a weapon, but maybe you could burn it if you got close and found a good opportunity. You're kind of violent. The monster is sizing up its surrounding. Narrowing down your targets. Well-mounted torch should burn anything flammable. I don't think he's flammable. Are bones flammable? Maybe the muscle. What is this? Give it a hurl. He's gonna look for a weapon. Depends how dry he is. True. We're in luck. I found a long shovel in the darkness. Obtained a long shovel. Sure seems like they put it there on purpose. So what? Let's be grateful and use it. The monster turned toward... Oh no! Oh no! Found you? Found you? Got a bad feeling? Not the fist. You gotta smack it. Oh, we just... Wait. How did it get... Wait, hold on. Why was the bones on the outside of the mummifying? That'll do, right? Destroying a helmet with a shovel. You're really something. I mean, my arm is tingling a little. The monster is laughing fearlessly. The monster attacked... Oh no, it attacked Hayasaka. This is no joke. It's okay. Hayasaka ducked between the others to escape danger. Should we fist fight it? Go with this. Let's look at him. Keiji looked over the opponent's head to toe. Those red areas of its body are making a crackling sound. Seems like they're electrified or something. It'd be dangerous to touch. The purple skeletal parts are some kind of armor. Probably okay to touch those. Might have to find a weapon to destroy the armor to deal with this one. I already did that. Staring at Anzu? You're creepy. So the only thing we have left to do is punch him in the face. Save game, absorb visual, that's fine. Well, Borger, it's your turn. Oh. Destroyed that armor that was protecting its body. Not bad at all, pro wrestler, old timer. A baseball player, young timer. He's not that young. Now think up our next plan already. Oh, body changed color. Might be our chance. It's time to burn it. It's time to burn it. The monster attacked Anzu. Oh no! She's fine, she's fine. It's time to burn it. Leave it to me. I'll aim at a weak spot and strike it down with the shovel. Hide in the darkness and try to trip it. Good plan, right? He just wants to punch it in the face. Gyutaro seems dependable, so how about we have him go at it again? Nah. Go burn him with the torch. Do it, Kana. The monster is wary of fire. I can't approach like this. Hey, ain't gonna get results forcing it. Use your pieces, right, Sarah? Please don't call them pieces. The monster is grappling with Anzu. Stop it. Lend me a hand? Yes. Whoa. Sarah grabbed at the monster. It's too strong, I'll just throw me off. Please, hang on. Okay, let's trip it. Trip it. Wait. The monster lost its balance and fell over. Whoa, it actually worked out. Don't be startled by something you did yourself. Shut up. What matters is it's useful, right? Now let's burn it. trying to get up. Now it's time to burn it. Oh my god. What is this? Why does he have so many layers? Kana did it. You can see under the bandages now. I'm curious about that red thing on his chest. The monster got up. The weak spot. The heart. Oh, he's gone. Whoa, I've done it. Destroyed the monster. You saved me, thank you. We managed to defeat it in a daze, but just what was that thing? An obstructor? A doll meant to impede our objective, and who'll come after our lives, apparently. It was saying it definitely wouldn't be satisfied until it destroyed one of us. Was it really saying that? That ain't funny after all. This suddenly we gotta use violence. That's why we're cooperating, right? Our only advantage is numbers. Putting our heads together and sometimes having someone risk themselves. That's all we can do, right? Don't cry. Let's work together, Sarah. Can I really trust you? We don't want to meet a fate like that either. We know the fear of death better than anyone. Perhaps it's fine to trust them. I learned how elaborate these AIs are from the incident with the fake Recco. These fellows are alive. They're not just dolls. Whether that's a good thing or not aside. You're pretty kind, huh? Yeah. Well, guess it's fine. The more people, the more fight we can bring. That's right, just gotta think simple. No use suspecting them for now, I guess. So let's keep it up. Alright, same to you. Alright then, first up, let's go after lettuce. I forgot about that. Let's go get lettuce. I'm just gonna save so that we can get lettuce. What items do I have? I still have the 4 papers. The coffin lettuce was in. Proceed. See some kind of gate? Not sure whether we're inside or outside anymore. I also miss Joe. The dead assemble. The banquet shall begin. Oh, when the dead assemble, the banquet shall. Banquet. Banquet. There's a piece of paper stuck onto the gate. It's got some drawing on it. Not a map. A floor map. How generous. Never gotten anything like this before. You must be quite confident that we won't be able to kill him. Where are we now, I wonder? What do you mean, where are we now? It's literally in the picture. Looking at the map, looks like this is our current location. Man, there's some dicey looking rooms here. But if we use this, we won't get lost. Think positive, Kitaro. Yeah, I guess so. Obtained a floor map. Reads, when the dead assemble, the banquet shall begin. Okay. It's locked. No, I think it will open when the dead assemble. I want to go here, but I don't think... Let's do some wrestling. This place. What's the matter? It looks like the gym I used to go to. Is it just coincidence? Dunno. But if they're gonna make us fight another monster, then bring it on. I'm never gonna lose a one-on-one here. So it excites your boxer spirit. I was feared as the one and only convertible of destruction. What kind of alias is that? Were you bullied? Alias? I don't know how to say this word properly. Whatever. He was bullied. What do you mean? Nothing. Hey, let's search. Box. Hole about the size of a window. It's dark inside. I can't see anything. Then just look. There are posts in the 4 corners. Then why is one of the posts? It looks like they're lit from within. Unlike the others, this one's black. Lit. What should I do? Enter the passage. I guess you can't. Hey, the entrance disappeared too. You mean we're locked in? Something's starting. Careful, everybody. Fine by me, I'll blow him away. Whoa, the lights. I hear something from the walls. Guys, get up on the mat. What the fuck? The floor is lava! What's this? The liquid pouring from these windows. It's magma, we're all gonna be melted. You gotta be shitting me, so it's not gonna be a monster? I see a knife on the floor, seems like your forte. No. Let's take a look around the room. Use your sharp eyes to identify anything suspicious. Anything suspicious? Then let your friendly policeman and company be your arms and legs to solve this puzzle. Understood, I'll try. Whoa, 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 whoa. Guys, we don't have time to assemble. We don't have time to assemble. Liquid is streaming forcefully from beneath the wing. There's a strange shadow on the ground. What's this shadow? Is there something in the ceiling? The fact there's a shadow there means something is blocking the lights. I'll take a look at the ceiling. There's a knife stuck to the ceiling. There really is. It'll be dangerous if it falls. Is this a trap? Now, don't you think we need it for this puzzle? That's possible. But even Kyutaro isn't tall enough to reach that. That's why we got piggyback rides. Anybody got any ideas? Go on top of his shoulders. The height of the liquid is slowly rising. A trap to kill us all together. I mustn't die here. These colors mean something. Inspect. A hint to the puzzle. I'll grab them and investigate. These ropes, some of them are soft and some are hard. There's 2 types of ropes. Why? I'm not sure about that part. Could there be something inside them? Then should we open the ropes and look inside? Well, but I doubt the hard ropes could be cut even with something sharp. Perhaps we could try cutting the soft ropes at least. It's possible with the proper tool. It's okay, Sarah. I know you can solve this room. Point out anything you think is suspicious. Only you can get everyone moving. Some sort of cord. It's connected to the back left post. Inspect. What, the back left post has some sort of power cord on it. Hey, you find something? Perfect. Run, Maru, check that power cord here. What is it? What is it? Whoa, the post lit up. I see, it's being lit from within. That's what we said like years ago. The other posts are glowing the same way. Now this is kind of suspicious. That's true. Alright, I'll check this post some more. Sarah, do you think a plan in the meantime? Whoa, whoa. The liquid is creeping onto the stage. The level's rising. This is bad. Okay, wait. If I jump off the rope... Jump. Whoa. He's gonna die. Got you a knife now. Got you now, knife. Sorry. You seriously got it that way? Now that's impressive, flying that far with piss poor elastic ropes. Oh yeah, as far as my expectations, these seem pretty bouncy. Now the question is how to use that knife. Gotta have an epiphany. Sarah found this precious item for us to use after all. The height of the liquid is slowly rising. Shit, the hell can we do about this? Push the button. Looks like by pressing this switch you can change the color of the post. What color should I change it to? Yellow. I don't know. Is this color right? I'm not sure. White. Yes. I don't know. We gotta cut the ropes. Cut the ropes. Whoa, sliced up nicely. Okay. Four posts are colored and it seems ropes themselves are power cords, and cutting the extraneous cords made them light up the proper cords. I don't get it. What does that mean? It means we're probably getting closer in the solution of this puzzle. Exactly, these posts in this puzzle, the color must be hiding the answer. Yellow, yellow. Look what it floated on stage. It's up to my feet. Don't touch it. Yellow. Roger that. Okay. Okay. The liquid is gone. Did we solve it? Bravo, Sarah. Is everybody okay? Where's Hinako? You don't mean... I'm right here. Don't startle me. If you go too far away, your collar will explode, you know. No need to be that cautious. The paired collars can go as far as a room apart. Oh, and where'd you hear that? Huh? Didn't Lettuce tell you? Lettuce didn't tell us anything. Okay? He didn't tell us anything. Hey, you got a sec? Seems to me there's a difference in what information you guys have got. Oh, come to think of it. Why would that be? Let us talk to us together. But then why do you know more? Maybe there's the info you heard, but also memories you were programmed with. So on top of the shared info, you were given special knowledge. Special knowledge? You serious? Well, don't hide it, damn it, tell us. I mean, how do we know what's special info? Right, it's best to pretend we don't know for now. Each of us has been given unique value, that's how it is, right, Sarah? I don't know. Yeah, probably. I don't think in terms of value. Value isn't a currency that I acknowledge. I'm not sure about that. Even if you didn't have that kind of info, surely your lives have value. We're all victims, aren't we? Human or doll, it doesn't matter. Your master's pretty cool. Shouldn't we get to the next room? Alright, nothing left for us here, let's go. Sure, buddy. Enter the passage. Oh. 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 Oh, come on, man. It's one thing after another, some real poor taste here. Painting of Joe. Sarah, don't look. I'm alright. It's nothing I haven't seen. I won't be led astray by things like this anymore. Even so, I don't want you to look. Oh my god. Someone fallen on the ground. Painting of now. This is an edited photo. What would you make for this for? What an outrageous thing to do. Alice. Hey, look, it's a picture of Lettuce! It sure is. He's looking at me with those bright blue eyes. I've always regretted my murder. Yet someone who would think of this should have been left to die. I'll bury you again and again, Lettuce. Can you imagine killing someone named Lettuce? Painting of an execution. This is the same device that was used for my and Kana's first trial. Oh, it's her sister. Don't, Kana, over here. Yes. It's her sister. Oh, look at Sue. Painting of Sue with a wide smile. Wonder why this painting is here. Kana. Kana wishes she could have seen him like this. Painting of a woman collapsed in a pool of blood. This seems somehow familiar. Isn't that the one with Keiji? You must crunch the lettuce. Yep. Whose hand is that? Painting of a hand with blood pouring from it. Painting of lettuce. I'm not a painting. Lettuce? How are you feeling? Anybody die? Another AI, I bet. Nope, just a video call. I observe all the floors. How cheap. Why don't you come and see us fair and square, coward? Just as dumb as your sister, Alice. I want to win too, you know. Don't you dare say that again. Anyway, do you want something from us? Ah, right. I thought I'd give you some advice. Soon enough, I want you all to know. Know what? Oh, just everything. You lost memories with me, and the reason Asunaro is having you kill each other? Then spit it out already. I want a good explanation. Ah, it'd be a waste for me to say it. Which one is it? Didn't I tell you discover it on your own power? It's alright, I've prepared hints. Within the floor, I've made a few places that are rich with memories for you all. The key is remembering your past. My past? You mean when I had a stalker? Ah yes, this is murderer game. Of course it has a time limit as well. It's until the dummies run out of battery. In other words, it's their lifespan. How many hours do we have? If it runs out, will our lives... I'm pretty sure it's like over 24 hours. Like a long time. Well, I guess it depends how long Rekko was being charged for. Like maybe when they were sleeping they charged her or something. I've got high hopes for you, good luck. Now see here, the painting went motionless. Such absurdity. So that confirms it. The organization that kidnapped us was Asunaro. My orphanage was named Asunaro too. Is there a connection after all? Who knows? Was there anything dubious about it? Dunno, everybody was real friendly, I mean it. You wouldn't want to think about it. That the good people around you might have been involved in this death game. Let's search. There are hints around this floor. Somewhere on this floor. That's right, it's time for action, not worrying. Kana wants to know too. Lettuce seemed to know Sue after all. Yeah. Did Lettuce know Sue? Or did Sue know Lettuce? Well, Sue is Lettuce. Technically speaking. Painting of some scenery. Painting with an unpainted section. Those dark lines look almost like coloring book picture. Painting of some scenery. Painting of some scenery. Okay. Whoa. Elevators? How far do these go? Huh? They don't seem to be working. Well, this is the 4th floor. The buttons do nothing. Is it not powered? The firmly shut doors. Whoa. Is this a locker room? Shady place, I'll tell you that. Careful searching here, Sarah. Huh? Right. There's a black stain on the floor? Did something drip? Oh. Onto this spot? There's a red stain on the ceiling. Is that a blood stain? No doubt about it. Why is there blood on the ceiling? Dunno, but it's not dripping now. It's probably got cleaned up, plus some time's passed. What happened in this room? I'm betting some trap or another already activated in here. Did someone come through this room? And quite some time ago. Lettuce! Don't tell me Lettuce accidentally set off a trap and ran away, maybe? He'd be on the verge of death, then making this one heck of a bonus game. Yeah, but dolls don't bleed, remember? Alright. Then what went on here? The The locker's open, nothing inside. Protrusions like shelves. I wonder if there's something on these. Okay. Wonder what this place is. I think it's a bathroom. Kind of shady. Don't want to go in. Holding it in is bad for your health. Ah, but we don't have to go anywhere, so lucky us. Don't say stuff like that. That's hard to respond to. You're making it awkward. There's a symbol that looks like people. Is it a bathroom? The one open. Ah, that's not good. Ah, sex for the humans. Yeah, I'm just gonna piss my pants, actually. Sarah, are you done searching here? Yes, I don't see anything else of note. In that case, it means we've searched all the rooms on the floor map. Where did Lettuce hide? There were a few places we couldn't go to. What should we do? Hey, just an idea, but maybe we could split up and search in pairs? We've all seen the traps in the rooms, more efficient than searching in big groups, right? He's right, and we do have a time limit. Alright, let's search separately. Right now you're talking. Kana has to go with this person? Too bad. I'm not good at babysitting neither. We need an adult here. Alice, you protect Kana. What? You would have me look after her? Just my specialty, so you respect my brotherly ability, Keiji. Oh yes, Sarah, you got a minute? Yes. Keiji got close to my ear. You should keep an eye on what the pairs do. What? I understand. I see. What are you talking about? Let's get going. Right. Is it really a bathroom? That's what it looks like at a glance, but the door won't open. If it were a bathroom, it'd be blocked off. You have a point. Hold on, this symbol. Kinda looks like they're holding hands. Maybe it's a clue for how to open the door? Hold Renmaru's hand. Hey listen, it's nothing personal. It opened! Whoa, what? Why? Sure enough, the symbol was a hint. This might be a room meant for two people to enter together. Seriously, you're sharp, Sarah. You're too tense, Renmaru. You'll waste your battery trembling like that. He's trembling? And whose fault is that? The door is open. Should I go in? Go inside. Let's go. Once we enter, we'll have to deal with whatever's inside alone. Gotta be prepared. Right. Whoa. What is this place? It's an awfully fluffy room. Good day. Please take it easy. Get away, Sarah. It's an obstructor. I'll get some tea. Why does she look... She's just in a different style. She isn't attacking? Is she not an enemy? I don't know, but... At any rate, let's search this room before she gets back. Bright red book. On the back it says, please return on time. Is this a borrowed book? Red flowers. Isn't watering flowers a pain? If you have love, even watering can be fun. A fluffy bed. Sure feels like a girl's room. I mean, this is a lot different from my room. A compact dresser. Should I open it? Open a drawer. A paintbrush and paints. Obtain paintbrush and paints. What are you doing? If you want that, you can have it. Anyway, here's your tea. Sure, thank you. Hey, are you not an obstructor? Oh no, I'm an obstructor, but I don't like to fight. I like to listen to people talk. Here, this is the discussion room. Sarah, you've always been with your allies. You never had time to think for yourself, right? Take another look at your feelings. Speak the truth, and you can sort out your mind. The truth. Oh, this tea's good. Doesn't seem poisoned. Don't drink that tea. So Ranmaru's drinking it too. Don't drink it. She's gonna make us- it's a truth potion! It's a truth potion! She's really laying on the pressure. And maybe I can tell the truth. Syrup her hair girl's design is so slay. Yes. I took a sip of the tea. I was able to relax just a little. Always with my allies, huh? Maybe she was right. I'd hardly had the time to think calmly to myself, because I knew if I showed such an opening, despair would fill my heart. But it's different right now. There's no one here. I don't want to die. But everyone else thinks that too. So I want us all to escape together. I was tormented by hallucinations of Joe, but that wasn't really it. That was my own voice. I was having Joe say the thoughts I was suppressing. Victory's on the line, right? Victory. Only one person can survive. The death game will end. Oh, what? I would have never imagined that. Such a scary thing. Wait a sec, so only one person can survive the game after all? Yeah. 6 people left. The decision is near. It might even be within the day. Inconceivable! We won't sacrifice anyone else. But you know, can you kill lettuce? I can't sympathize with a lowlife like that, but when I see somebody moving around, I guess I can't help but see them as a human. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm going to end this death game. Sarah. What about you, Renmaru? Are you a pair for the objective's sake, or are you partners? You can get another look at yourself, too. Come back sometime, both of you. Because this is a place to find yourself. I'm exhausted. The whole room has a nice smell. Sarah, can we talk for a sec? Let's head back first, I'm a little tired. No, it's important, it has to be now. Professing your love. Alright, tell me. Right, you see, there's a person from Asunaro in our midst. I'm thinking that this is special info only I have. Asunaro, in other words, there's someone who's part of the kidnapper's organization? Is there only one? Huh? I didn't consider that. All I know is there's a human from Asunaro. I don't know if that could mean there's more, but at the very least, the dummies and dolls, so no way. Unthinkable. Keiji, Kana, Alice, one of them might be from Asunaro? Well, I mean, think about it. Burgerberg literally said he was from an orphanage called Asunaro. Like, could he not just be making some shit up about that? I can't conceive of it. Sorry for troubling you. But now was the only time I could say it. Right. I don't know you at all, Sarah, but being just a pair, I kinda don't like it. Just one more thing. What? No, sorry, it's nothing. Okay, bro. Yeah, that's fine, I don't care. I don't even want to hear what you have to say. Windows. Oh, it's actually sunlight, though. Yeah, whatever. Whoa. I was not expecting that. Makes me sleepy looking after a kid in an art gallery. You can't even enjoy art? Wait, who's his partner again? I don't remember. Was it the little baby? No, that was... I don't remember. We're not having fun here, so go search. Your crassness is so artful. Lettuce told us to get our memories back, didn't he? Were our memories erased, I wonder? Normally, that'd be inconceivable. How many times is Sarah gonna say inconceivable? But Soflin did have that machine. So I guess it's not impossible. These dark lines look almost like a coloring book. Use the paints. Okay, let's try painting it. Alright, it turned out great. Whoa. The part I painted opened like a door. Not bad, there must have been a device that reacted to the paint. My effort Efforts painting wasted. There's a device like a circuit breaker. I think this could be the power for the elevator. Okay, let's switch it on. Doesn't seem to have been a trap. Can you imagine? We just activate a trap. Let's check the elevator. Elevator. The elevator is silent. Has it been activated? Oopsies. Press the up button. It worked. It actually worked. What do we do? We'll just have to call everyone and try it out. Right, let's go get them. The elevator. I'm tired of watching the brat. I want to get looking for lettuce. What? The elevator? Our battle may start surprisingly soon. Hey, you got the elevator working. Yeah, once you're done looking here, let's assemble. Assemble. Hey, Sarah. KG, so you're here. Yep, since Jin was getting eager. I'm the leader, so I've got to search and keep my subordinate in check. Jin, your subordinate. That's me. We've quickly fallen into an inverted relationship. So have you learned anything? Not a thing. We'll come to the elevator. We got it working. That's our sir. I'll be right there. Suit up. Student Specs, you come along too. Right, wait for me. I heard a click near my feet. Stepped on something. Oh god. Oh god. Student Specs, are you floating? Uh-oh. Student Specs, what's going on? What's this trap? We have to save him. Guys, what the fuck? Can't breathe. What? Oh. What the? This trap. Calm down. Stay down. Calm. I'm not calm. Hayasaka's hanging from the ceiling. Wish I do. Save the game. It has to be done. First, let's observe and see what's going on. Yes. Look with our eyes. If it's like before, there should be tools to solve the puzzle. But this time, I don't see those anywhere. I know the lockers won't open either, so what exactly? Please hurry. My neck hurts. Someone help. He must be getting pulled by twine wires. You just have to untie them? Maybe? I feel like the floor switch might just make you float up to the ceiling also. I'll save you. Jin stepped back into the room. Oh god. Jin! Oh no, not the baby! Not good, this room's dangerous. It's magnetism. The black plate on the ceiling is pulling in their collars. No way, that's practically like they're being hanged. Hayasaka's struggling. What do I do then? Damn it, where's that switch? I'm looking around here, but there's nothing. And who knows what'll happen if I step too much further into the room. Crap, suddenly there was a mechanical noise. Uh-oh. The frames. Ow. Are you okay? And Jin too. Hello, can you hear me? Lettuce? Sorry, that locker room trap was for an execution, see? I didn't intend to use it, but it looks like it malfunctioned. I hurried to stop it. Are those two okay? Jin's unconscious. Oh, so he's alive, oh goody. We can still play plenty more. What an awful man. How's Jin? He hit his head on the ceiling pretty hard. Thanks to his hood, the wounds minor. But if he'd hung on for much longer, he could have started to suffocate. He would have died. That was no malfunction. He just wants the dummies too. Huh? Hey, what do we do with him? Leave him somewhere? No, if an obstructor finds him, he'll... Hayasaka, you carry him. Me? Jin's your boss, right? Alright, I'll carry Jin and come with you. It's safer to be in a group, too. Understood. That was a little scary. It was just scary. Anyone wrestling? Okay, I think it's time. Whoa, Sarah, look, the elevator's working. Jin, hey, what happened? Don't tell me, Hayasaka. Relax, okay? Jin just passed out. Nothing to worry about. Focus on the elevator for now. It seems they work, but is it really okay to get on them? Indeed, left and right elevators, it may be possible one is a trap. Ride whichever one you like. Try your luck. Which should I ride? Left. Wait, is it this one or this one? Because I want to go in this one. Is this one right or left? Like, think about it. If you're inside the elevators, it's the left one. It's definitely the left one. I'll take the left one. Kana will go with you. Seems kind of unlucky to not choose the one Sarah chose. Just get on whichever. Let's move. Still beside ourselves with fear, the elevator door closed on us. And slowly we began to move. Unsure of what awaited us, we moved forward. Looks like we arrived without incident. Hey, long time no see. Good, so you arrived safely too. What a relief. Guys, lettuce might be on this floor, be cautious. Right. There's paper on the ground. Wonder what this is. Is everyone well? I'm getting very bored, so I wrote you a letter. I'll give you a map, so please come meet me soon. Lettuce. What a weird letter. By map, does he mean... Sure enough, it's a map on this floor. This is where we are now. You can now switch between floor maps. Okay. Okay. 5 is written on the wall, so this is the 5th floor. The 5th floor? Really? I would have never, ever thought of that. School time. What's that green thing? Ain't this a school? Attending school feels like it's such a long time ago now. There's a bag on the desk. This is my school bag. For real? Should we look inside? When Mario opened the bag. Oh no. What's this dog mascot thing? That's... Renmaro, could you let me have that? Huh? What the hell? Is this important? It's okay, Keiji. This is a memento my best friend wore. How mean-spirited to make a copy of it. Do you mean Joe? You know about him? I just heard a little bit. I see. Joe, I'll make up for your regrets. I'm keeping that dog forever. There's a piece of paper stuck to the blackboard. What's this? Consent form. This thing. What is happening? This looks familiar. What in the... Where have I seen something like this? I signed my name? Keiji. That's right, Kana also signed her name. What the? Everybody but me is... Are they remembering the past? Their memories with lettuce? In that case, why am I not? I feel just a step away from remembering something. But the important parts are all hazy. Maybe we'll find out if we proceed. Yes. So they consented to this death game? How could they do this? There's a green book. Why are you not taking it, bro? Television. Okay. It is time to go. Printer? Whoa, what the fuck happened? My headphone just like stopped. They just decided to not work. What's happening? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, there. That was weird. I looked at the screen and saw an image being displayed. Isn't this a picture of me? That's... What is this? Height, weight, everything from blood composition to allergies. It's almost like a physical exam. Can we stop looking at that for now? Hayasaka, you know something about this. Hayasaka, what's the meaning of this? Hold on, I didn't research this because I wanted to. So if it was information you researched... Ah, shoot. I'll confess. The company I work for deals in medical machinery and information, and because of that job, I got to know a man from Asunaro. On the surface, Asunaro is an upstanding company that does clean research, but I learned that it has another face. Another face? They're connected to shady business and produce illegal machines, things of that nature. I even heard rumors that among those were illegal drugs and euthanizing medicines. But I also heard about inhuman research that wasn't to be spoken of. Thinking about it now, that was probably research into reproducing humans. And so you just gave them my information? Not just yours. I was told to get information on everyone. Bastard, don't tell me that covers us too. I didn't know. I had no idea what they'd do to me if I resisted. Their power is too immense. It's hardly even an exaggeration to say they control the dark side of society. Shut up. What do you use this data for? Depending on your answer, I might just have to kick your ass right here. Stop. What are you doing? Jin. Why am I being carried around? Let me down, Suit and Spec. Ah, sorry. Good for you, Suit and Specs. You stopped the ceiling trap. We were able to stop it thanks to you, Jin. I knew it. You should be grateful. Thanks, Jin. Took the wind out of my sails. Your sails? I've been saved. I'm the leader. It's only natural. You're a big man, Jin. Come here and show me that wound. Come to think of it, my head kinda hurts. Do something, muscle gorilla. I was nearly scrapped by my allies there. All thanks to Jin, he seems fond of you. Is he really, even though he calls me Suit and Specs? Yeah, maybe because of that, in fact. When he first got here, there was someone else in a suit and glasses. That was Professor Mishima. Oh. It wasn't for long, but Jin and him acted together. But he died? Yep, killed with his collar. Still not sure where his head is even now. Oh dear. Think of it from Jin's perspective. It was the first time he'd seen a person he had conversations with die before his eyes. Couldn't he have been saved? Maybe he had regrets like that. Is Jin associating me with him? And that's why he tried to protect me? Maybe so. What an idiot, he nearly died over that, for the sakes of someone he barely even knows. When I'm not even human anymore. Doesn't seem that part matters to Jin. Let's go, you don't want to get it separated. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yellow book. On the back it says, please return on time. What kind of library? Oh, wait. A whiteboard, no clues here. There's a plant. Computer screen is blank, it's not powered on. Can we turn it on? I at least want to hide this screen. Okay, so I think this room is a library, right? So we might need to return those books. So many books. Is a library? Pretty complex for a library. It's like a maze. If you don't want to get lost, just use the map. Simply don't go in any improper direction. Can I take the books? On the back it says, please return on time. Please just pick it up. Please just pick it up. Oh no, it's the police. It's the police. It's a police box. Kinda makes my heart pound to visit here. A parked police car. Doubt there's any fuel. The door's open though. There's a license on the seat. What? KG? Yeah, sure enough. This must be the place of memories for your friendly policeman. Huh? If we get memories, guess I gotta tell you now. You remember the story I told you about why I wanted to be a policeman? No, I actually do not. Ow. Yo, kiddo, hurt yourself again. Ah, it's that patrolling geezer. I usually prefer Mr. Policeman, okay? I'm not a geezer. You're a redhead. Leave me alone, I just tripped. What a fibber. Fibber. You got in a fight, right? I saw it happen. Dropped by the police box. We've got tasty coffee. Giving coffee to a fucking 10-year-old? So that's why you started punching. I mean, those guys were making fun of me. Fist of justice, eh? I'm fond of it, but that's not really very nice. Why not? I was in the right, wasn't I? Exactly, one more right you are, the less reason to stop you from throwing hands, right? But cops use force to stop criminals, right? At times, sure, but... Well, now kiddo, could it be you want to be a policeman? So what if I do? Well, huh, did you see your friendly policeman and want to become one too? That a problem? Huh? Kiddo, not KG. No, KG, I've got something nice for you. It's Mr. Policeman's good luck charm. That thing you're always carrying, ain't it important? Yep, it'd be a trouble if I lost it. Then I don't want it. And like, isn't that this thing meant as a wish for safe childbirth? Why are you giving that to a child? Because Mr. Policeman's gonna be a dad soon. Okay, let's do this, KG. When you become a policeman, come bring this back to me. What? Well, duty calls. Come visit KG. Come visit sometime, KG. And don't leave your coffee next time. Hey, I can't make any promises. I've got my hopes up for you. So yeah. Never thought the day would come I'd tell that to somebody. That sure went on long. Must have had some good memories associated with this place. Yeah, it's an important place. Well, and here I was sure this was a copy of the place I wound up after my violent outburst. I saw those pants and I knew. It's an awful memory in comparison. What is that? Inside a police box is pitch black. Not even a single desk. It's completely empty. Window. Okay. So. Eek, not again. There was the same room below as well. Careful, everybody. Seems a bit cleaner than the downstairs one. Yeah, it almost feels like an unused room. Something lying here. A transceiver. Transceiver? If we had the other one, we could probably use it to keep contact. This is do you copy? Maybe a little bit like that. Yes, this is lettuce. Thought of a way to kill me? See you later. That made my heart stop. Looks like the other transceiver is with lettuce, then. A small speaker is installed here. It can be removed. Wait, isn't that a voice recorder? I've seen that somewhere. Might have got a voice recorded on it then. There's a switch on the back. Should I press it? Sure. Press the switch on the speaker. This is the first trial. You have 5 minutes. If you cannot escape in time, you lose your life. You're not alone. Your fate is tied to someone you cannot see. However, if you refuse this connection, and are willing to betray them, you can leave safely. Follow the voice in your heart. That's the whole thing. As I suspected, this room was used for the first trial. The first game we were made to do after being brought here. A cooperation-based trial. Haven't heard anything about this type before. Excuse me, dummies. Does this recording sound familiar? Nope, not at all. We only saw the moment of our deaths, see? Yeah, the start of our trial was cut from the video. Can't remember anything, just before we died. Is that so? Uh-oh. Something up, Alice? No, it's nothing. Likely just my imagination. If this is also a hint related to our memories, then we might need to have a discussion for our first trials again. Obtained a voice recorder. I swear if we have a discussion right now, I'll lose my mind. Okay. So. Looking at the map, we've been everywhere on this floor. Hey, what are you? Lettuce! 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 Okay. Is there someone we didn't go? Did we pass up and go? Well, I want to put those books away. Did Lettuce pass us by and go down to the lower floor? There are 2 elevators, so it's not impossible. But wait, come to think of it, I feel like this floor 5 map is strange compared to floor 4. It's this spot here. There it is. Has the exact same layout as floor 4, but there's no center room on floor 5. Maybe it's just not drawn on here. A good theory. That seems like it's just a thing these puzzle people love. Puzzle-loving people would do. If it's the same layout as floor 4, there's only one room that connects to the center. It's the library. Yes, and you put the books in the library and it's gonna open a door. If there was a center room accessible from this maze-like library, it'd be this way. Whoa. There really was a room here. Lettuce ain't here. Monitors display all the places we've been, like the cemetery and the police box. Whoa, this must be security camera footage. How creepy. This looks like a room for the floor master. A mess of switches and knobs. Touch them. Don't do that. Don't do that. Whoa. Text is displayed over the monitor. Coffin control system. Blue, human, red, doll, yellow, vacant. What is this? There's a collar on the desk. A collar. Obtained a collar. What if this is a trap? Won't it explode? Stop freaking out. We're taking it. If we can analyze it, we might even figure out how to remove these things. And what if that makes them explode? Boom. Stop scrolling around, stupid. This ain't no time for horseplay. Horseplay. Well, it's dangerous, so let your friendly policeman take it, alright? I wish you wouldn't. Uh-oh. The monitor turned red? What? Sue, you called? Sue? Ah, good day. Who are you guys? What the fuck? Don't you startle me. Are you an AI? I'm Shin Sue. Oh, it's before he became Sue. Nice to meet you. Sue's real name. Do you need something? It's embarrassing with all you staring at me. Ah, Sue. Do you know who Kana is, Sue? Sorry, I don't really understand. Who are you? So this AI was made before... from the memories before the trials, I think. How much do you know about the death game? Death game? What's that? That sounds dangerous. Doesn't seem to know a thing. No, he's similar, but this isn't Sue. This is probably a reinitialized AI, right? What do you mean? The AIs are brought closer to the real people by updating their knowledge and personalities. In other words, the Sue we're looking at is Sue from before the death game, who knew nothing. Or rather, Shin Tsukimi, before we even took on an alias. What have you guys been talking about? It's no use. We'll get nowhere like this. Even so, I want as much as we can get. Is there anything? About lettuce. Lettuce. That is the real Sue Hiyori. Please tell us about him. This Sue you've been talking about. Sure enough, you meant Hiyori, huh? You know him? We're actually acquainted, so we wanted to know a bit more about him. He's a scary friend of mine. Friend? I think it was high school. I met him at school and we started talking. But whenever I looked in his eyes, I felt real restless. I was so scared I started sweating and got anxious. He really seemed to enjoy seeing me like that. Would you call that friendship? I only found this out later, but it wasn't even a student at my school. Who he really is, I really truly know nothing. Though I learned a lot of things at his house. You had a long acquaintance, huh? Yeah, but one day he died. What are you doing? Hey, feeling the bloodlust? Lettuce. Ah, that's mine. Don't you know? Now stop getting friendly with them, would you? Sorry, I'll turn off right away. I'm sorry, what? Now then, could you... No, I'm not returning the collar. Would it be a problem if you lost it? I mean, that's the collar I was wearing. It'd be so lonely if I was the only one safe. There's no reason to give it back. The fact he could remove it might mean he could do the same if we inspect this. That's a collar for the dead. It's made completely differently from your collars. Oh well, I guess I'll use a spare. You put it on yourself? Are you out of your mind, man? And talk about cocky, aren't you scared to enter the enemy's camp? Oh, I'm scared. That's why I've got a gun. There's 4 bullets. Say again? Don't worry, if you win, you can cheerfully advance to the next floor. But I'll try my best to make it 1 shot, 1 kill. I want to take at least 4 people with this. With me. What? Now, shall we? Shall we what? Are we really doing this? Is there no other way? Are you really going to be satisfied with simple violence, Lettuce? Seems that unsettled him. Come on, Iceberg, let's go. Let's establish some rules for this fight. This is your holy death game, right? Ah. You truly are the greatest, Miss Sarah. Whoa. Right then. In that case, why don't we play tag? Lettuce took something from his pocket and pressed a button. Huh? Uh-oh. The person with the red light is it. A thing like this again? After exactly 1 hour, the person who it loses. Nice and simple, isn't it? If you don't want to lose, just tag someone. Wait. Still questions? Will tagging someone really transfer who's it? It won't just multiply? Why don't you try it out? Wait. Let's go after him, Sarah. We have to give chase. Where'd you go, seaweed head? Everyone stop. His name is Lettuce, okay, not seaweed. Let's listen for his footsteps to find out where he's going. All the sound effects ever just played. What is this noise? It's too loud to make anything out. Hey, I wonder what this is. Saw lettuce somewhere? No, look over there. Something's coming close. What is it? 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 It's a book! A book's attacking us. This noisy room too. What in the world? It's okay. It's just a book. Let's calmly deal with it and chase lettuce. For now, we need to focus on the obstructor in front of us. Floating in midair. What should I do? Save. Always save. Who's afraid of a book? I'll beat him down with my fist. No, it's not always the answer. I'll knock over a bookcase and have it crash right into him. I'll locate the source with my sharp senses. Sniff the smells. Yeah, get rid of the noise. I hear it. There. Alice took a smartphone from a gap below a bookshelf. Obtained a noisy smartphone. How many times do you think I've searched for my lost smartphone via notification sound? I am beyond compare. It can't be used. Is this a prank? The book is making rustling sounds. The book began to circle through the air. Another book started floating. Hey, they're multiplying. I see. Now this is a pickle. Is it really a pickle? Boom. Oh. It hurts. Are you alright? I'm sorry, it didn't go well at all. It's fine. Noisily clacking their teeth. The books began to circle through the air. Another book. They keep on multiplying. Crush it. The smartphone broke and stopped making noise. How's that? It's in pieces now. The books are flying around as if to show off. The books all went back to attack Hayasaka. Why is it always him? Why is it always me? Yeah. Hayasaka quickly hid in the bookshelf to escape danger. You gotta sniff. What you smelling, bro? What do you smell? Caught a whiff of gunpowder. Gunpowder? Found it. Big sis Sarah, this is it. Obtained handheld firework. I'm sorry, what? Won't it be chaos if we use this here? Maybe. The books are flapping like birds. The books begin to circle through the air. Yet another book started floating. What annoying books. Come down and fight Muscle Gorilla fair and square. That'd be its own can of worms. Well, didn't we already get the noise? That's probably a good idea. Boom. I did it. Jin, I put it away on the shelf. You're amazing. Now sort out the other books too. What? Give me a break. I doubt I can do it more than one. Still, I feel like it bought us a little time. Maybe. The books are looking menacingly at Hayasaka. Where's the noise? What is it? I found it. Here it is. Kana took an alarm clock from the back of the bookshelf. Obtained an alarm clock. How do we stop the noise? She's gonna stomp it. The books began to circle through the air. Yet another book started floating. The alarm clock broke and stopped making noise. I feel a little refreshed now. You feel refreshed? The books are slowly floating around as if to survey their surroundings. The book began to circle through the air. Another book! Doesn't feel like we can win with this sheer force. This is the library. Maybe we should respect good manners. Everybody stop. This is the library. We'll be quiet. Shh. On Kiji signal, everyone stopped. The books returned to their original shelves. Be quiet in the library, I suppose. Silence returned to the library. Are you okay, Suit and Specs? I'm alright. More importantly, where's the lettuce? He got away. We need to find him quickly, or Sarah's collar. Right, my collar. When I bring my hand near it, a red light shines on my skin. How many minutes passed there? Not good. If I don't hurry, it'll... Huh? Is my collar tightening? What, Sarah Cheetahman? No, it's my imagination. I know, don't I? I've overcome this kind of thing over and over again. Again, and... I don't want to die. You could never get used to this. No, I can't look uneasy. My allies are watching. I'm providing everyone support, so I... Please, let Kana do it. Okay. Yeah, do it. I feel a warm hand on my back. When we first met, you calmed me down like this, Sarah. What are you doing, Kana? Stop. It's okay. I don't intend to become a sacrifice. I'm sure we can do something. Well, let's find lettuce, okay? Kana. Well, I respect the attitude, Kana. Keiji gently touched Kana's shoulder. It's Mr. Ex-Policeman's turn. Gotta apprehend the bad guy. That's the ticket, Keiji. An adult sending out a kid to walk on thin ice? That'd just be pathetic. Now we need everyone on this. Let's split up again and search. You can rely on me. I know the mind of an escaped convict. We'll definitely find him. Let's go. Okay, well, I just want to fill in these books. Thank you. Bro, I just want to fill the books in. So, can I please do that? Because look, it's here. Seems this book was borrowed from the library. Obtained a yellow book. Ah, it's summarizing that physical exam stuff that's on the computer. There are books this color in the library. Obtained a green book. Whoa, there's something written in it. Really? Don't tell me, is it info from our past? Nah, it's not like that. Hey there, it's me. For death game participants around the nation troubled by obstructors, I bear good tidings. What you bearing, bro? Believe it or not, I'll tell you the weakness of the strongest obstructor doll, Maple. It's the... wait. Isn't that the one in the room? It's a crevice in her back, remember this. You'll soon be an obstructor master. The one of the obstructor's weaknesses. Annoyingly written, but this is good to know. True, though I hope we never have to meet the strongest obstructor. We already did meet her. Insert. Inserted the book. Okay. I do not know where the blue book is. I'm not sure. Not here, huh? Keishi's life is on the line. I absolutely have to find him. That serious face makes you look cool and all, but don't get too worked up. Come to think of it, Sarah, have you seen the library books anywhere? Huh? Is it important? I was just a little curious. I feel like I've been seeing them around. In the discussion room. In the discussion room, I believe. Discussion room. You haven't held hands with Hinako yet? Guess your friendly policeman moves a bit slow, believe it or not. Come on, I'm being serious here. Keiji, even when he's facing away, it feels like he's watching me. Maybe he's got eyes on the back of his head. I think he does. Seems pretty open, so I can't imagine there'd be many places you could hide here. Okay. We have to go back down. We can't go down. Okay. There's nothing. We already got the book out of here. This room must be an important place for managing all of floor 4 and 5. We can't let us take it. I'll stay behind. If I see lettuce on these security cameras, I'll let you know over the PA system. Get your boobs out the way. I gotta click on that. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Touch them. No good. Seems like nothing will happen unless they're used properly. Hey Sarah, what if you activated a trap doing that? I suppose that was a close one. I don't care. You don't see lettuce? It's like a PA broadcast room. Okay. So. Can we not... In the classroom, I believe. Way to go, so you remember. Wait, what? I don't understand. We can't go back down, though. We're not allowed. Go down. Oh, I just have to... Okay, that's fine. I'm scared. This is Maple, isn't it? Ah, so you came back. So our only pairs can enter this room, right? Yeah, so lettuce wouldn't be in here, right? Still, he could take advantage of that assumption. I guess that's true. Seems like a floor master can do whatever. Floor master, you mean Hiyori? No, I mean lettuce. Right, yeah, could you tell us about him? Hiyori. She's acting kind of funny, huh? For now, let's search this room. Bright red book? Wouldn't this be a book from the library? Seems like it. Obtained red book. Leave! What a shame, are you going already? Our bad, we're in a hurry. It's okay, you two look busy, it must be hard. Hey, have you become friends? We're allies. We're allies. I'm happy you're getting along, come again. Let me go! I don't want to let her like her. She scares me. She scares me. We're missing a blue book. Okay. Are we sure there's nothing? Are you sure there's no library book? I need the blue. I don't know where the... Keiji, please. I have no idea. Way to go, Sarah. Even when you don't know, you say it so boldly. He'll just praise me no matter what. Oh, come on, man. Okay, this one is open, and this one? Wait, I don't have the books, though. Oh my god. I have no money. Oh no. How do we get out of here? A whiteboard, no clues here. Whoa. My headphones did the thing again. What the fuck? Okay, it's fine. What? Where's the blue book? I do not know. I do not. What the fuck? Kurumada is sticking his head into a hole. There's something in the back of here, but I can't reach it. There's something there? It's a blue book. Says something about returning it on time. If you want your hands on it, bring over that pro wrestler old timer. Wonder where he is. Kyutaro is gone. I'm a little curious about something. The knife we used for the puzzle here. It isn't lying around anywhere. Also, does someone have it? Where's Kyutaro? Where did we not go? We didn't go to the graves. Yo, Sarah, you found anything? Come to think of it, Kuramato was just asking for Kyutaro. We need Kyutaro. We need your might. Don't know what you mean, but leave it to me. Let's get rolling, Mai. Let's get rolling. Let's go. So slow. Hurry up and get it. You really gonna talk to me like that? Kyutaro reached in the hole and got the book. Contained blue book. It's sopping wet. Should be able to make out bits and pieces at least. Lise. When Shin saw me today, he once again gave me a smile and playfully said good morning. What's this creepy book? A diary? Shin. The front cover says Shin Tsuzumiki. I can't. Tsukimi AI test data. Why is it a diary? You don't mean this is an experiment log? Lettuce wrote. Sarah. Is it okay if Kana inspects that book? Go ahead. Please, I want to know at least a little more about Sue. Kana still hardly knows anything about him. She wants to know why Sue risked his life to protect her. It's because you have the same color hair as... Hey now, haven't you guys been voting and killing each other? Nah, I wouldn't do that. I would never. It would never happen. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't make it out as some heartwarming story in the end. All you forsook that. Forsook. Why you shut your trap? It's fine. Ever since Kana came here and got separated from her sister, part of her has been thinking that maybe it'd be easier to just die. I thought you said you weren't gonna do this again, Kana. I thought you said you were done with this. But Sue taught her that you absolutely shouldn't lose to that urge. There won't be a way unless we believe. You're a real idiot. What the hell do you mean you shouldn't lose? Huh? You mean you gotta win, right? Ain't this a match against Asunaro? A match. Hey old man Kyutaro, you're an athlete too, so you ought to learn this. Not losing and winning are completely different things, little missy. Please don't call me little missy. Rat. That's worse. Kana. I can't give this to you yet. Sarah. Sorry, we might need it for a puzzle. I see. So later after this game of tag, if I want you to investigate it yourself. So that we can win. Yes. That's right, first we'll win the game of tag. Let's resume our search, master. Quit that already. Okay. It's time to go to the library. Enter the book. The room is on fire. The room is on what the What's this? Heard a heck of a sound. What's this? Stairs? Lettuce might be up there. Sarah senpai, go on ahead. We'll call everyone over the PA. Alright, let's move. Idiot, my head's gonna fly off. Why's your head gonna fly off? What? You watch here that lettuce doesn't escape until the broadcast ends. Roger that. We just gotta go, Sarah. Right, we won't let him get away again. Okay. Bro, I'm tired. We gotta go to the beach each. Staircase of books. We haven't seen lettuce in any of the rooms. Whoa! What's happening? Pink-haired girl's partner is, Keiji. The blonde policeman. I think there's a lot of stream lag because I my frames were dropping a lot. Lettuce. Ah, so you came. Well, are you done passing around that dirty role of being it? Yeah, there's a bunch of lag. It's okay. It's not it at all, it was sublime. What? Yes, it was truly sublime. Oh, tell me more. More importantly, just checking, but a gun is against the rules of tag, right? Sure, as long as you're going to follow the rules. Kept us waiting, Lettuce. We won't let you run anymore. Your life as a runaway is over. I won't forgive you even if you apologize. Now this is troubling. You're being disturbingly cocky. No, I really am troubled. Because look, I don't even have a collar to play tag with. What do we do? Even if we tag him, there's no point. No way. I did say you should have given me back that collar, didn't I? What will you do if you give it back? I'll put it on. But of course, only once you leave here. Slowly. Or else, do you want us to kill each other violently after all? Take your pick, Miss Sarah. Enough. What is it, Keiji? It's just strange, isn't it? It's too good to be true. Feels like you've got something planned. Planned, you say? I can't see this futile chase as anything but a time waster. Lettuce, I wonder if you're waiting for something to happen within us. Our allies? Do the dummies have some other objective? That's right, ultimately there's assassins sent by Lettuce. Maybe they have some kind of mission. Sorry, I had to mute. They're in cahoots. Kahoot! Oh my gosh, we should play Kahoot. Forget this game, let's play Kahoot. Oh my god, with Lettuce. But Suit and Specs and the others went through all the same stuff as us. That's true. Come to think of it, why aren't Kyutaro and Mai here? They're playing Among Us. It can't be. Is the dummy's aim too? Let's hurry and find Muscle Gorilla. Wait. Big Sis Sarah. Where the graves are. I looked up on the monitor showing the cemetery. What does it say? I thought that was his arm at first. I thought he was like leaning back and that he took his shirt off. Anyway. Kyutaro. Azra. Azra, why would you call this? Sorry, Master. I was always thinking of when to do it. Why would you? I'll tell you, the true objective of us dummies. To kill our partner before Lettuce dies. That's the only way we can survive. Have the dummies been waiting for an opportunity from the start? Such a terrible rule, isn't it? Big Sis Sarah, we have to go. Yeah, to Kyutaro. Wonder if you'll make it. I'm waiting for one of these to turn blue. What is this? He's fine. He has so much raw girth in his body. It's not even gonna kill him. I'm so sorry. Nearly tripping ourselves, we headed to the cemetery where Kyutaro was. A large knife stabbed into his back. The blood pouring out was burned into my mind. It's okay. If anyone can survive that, it's Kyutaro. That's what I'm saying, is girth will keep him alive. Muscle Gorilla, where are you? He's in one of the boxes. Oh. He's alive? It's okay, I'm alright. Kyutaro. Never been more glad about working on my body than today, I will tell you. My man, with that girth, though. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop saying that word. How'd she screw that up? What a moron to get killed before you could even try and kill her. She's just knocked her away a little. She probably just shut down. What the? You didn't kill her? Are you stupid? Why would you go easy on her? Don't zone in on the girth. Don't even think about it. She seriously meant to take your life. That ain't what she really thinks. That goes for all you guys, right? Lettuce has got your life in his hands, so you're just being forced to do this, right? We're the same, you and us. Just stop this. I'm sick of us pinning death on each other. Work with us, dummies. What are you saying? We won't do nothing to you guys, Hinako. So let's get through this, you guys, too. Don't be stupid, didn't you hear the rules? One or the other has to die. Is doing as you're told gonna lead to victory? We're gonna win, right, Kurumada? If somebody turns traitor, how are we gonna see victory? We all gotta believe, or no miracle's gonna happen. We're gonna become true allies now. Rock ally. He's crying, not from the pain of his wound. His heartfelt cry is shaking the room. Let me treat that, Kyutaro. Renmaro, idiot. How can you fall for that? Oh, shut up. Shoot, we have nothing to use for treatment, but I wonder if we can do something. All I've got is this hood, but should I tear it up and help stop bleeding? You're all a bunch of idiots. Listen, chicken legs. There's nothing we can do about it. We gotta be buddies. I mean, why not? These guys are interested. Seriously now, you picturing defying us and winning Little Miss Middle Schooler? Shut up. Alright, the bleeding stopped. It ain't as bad as it looked. Doesn't really seem that way to me. Keiji, sit down, at least get some rest. I can't move either. You can't leave an ally behind, right? You got that right. If we find anything for medical treatment, we'll bring it right away. Don't sweat that. Focus on doing what you gotta do. Yeah. I feel it. A sense of unity. Trust in the truest sense. Kitaro has connected himself. He's bonded with us. Now it's time to end this game of tag. Gotta catch Lotus and figure something out. Right? Guys, we gotta go get lettuce. No need to search. Tag is over. He put on a spare collar? Showing yourself as boldly as always. Gotta flaunt that gun again? No trust at all? Huh. Fine, I'll give it to you. Lettuce took something out of his pocket and tossed it toward Keiji. This is... It's mine. Where do you have the one from? Oh gosh, he's out of commission, guys. We can't do anything for Keiji for the next 5 business days. He's gotta cry and be emo. Don't worry, he's gonna get some box dye and dye his hair black. And then he's gonna put some extra eyeliner on. And then he's just gonna, sit in this graveyard and talk about poetry. And about his gun. And how he killed his partner. But it wasn't his fault. And anyway. What is it? Why do you... Huh? They bring back some bad memories? Bro, he's been so memoried this whole time. So what, you sought to join the force? Then was your goal to become a friendly neighborhood policeman? No, I just want to return it as promised, his good luck charm. Then go and give it to him. If he's still police, you'll see him soon. Right, his name was... Him, huh? No, that won't be possible. He left the force, I'm sorry. Is that so? Even though he had his child, I suppose he took another path. What? Ah, that guy, huh? Yeah, he quit, sure enough. So he was your coworker. Yep, but I wouldn't get involved with him. Huh? It's hard to say it here, but he was fired for trying to expose a certain darkness among the police. Among us. He was always devoted to justice, so he could be a parent his kid would look up to. A darkness. What exactly was it? Dunno, if I did, I might get fired too. Well then, who had him fired? It was Miss Megumi. Oh, and then he killed her! You keep an eye on her too, so long you want to stay with the police. My head. Oh, it's okay, bro. I just want to know the lore. What happened to Keiji, I wonder? He's fine. He's okay. Calling all units. A suspect has a gun. No civilian present. You are unauthorized to fire. Don't let him flee the scene. There's nowhere to run. Drop your gun. Ooh, ah. Damn it, he's lost his cool. I'll fire a warning shot. We need to stop him. Keiji, watch out. He's gonna shoot. Uh-oh. Huh? That can't be. Instantly, he gets emo. Look at that. As soon as it happened, he got extra eyeliner. That shouldn't have happened. I was aiming for. Keiji, are you okay? I'm alright, but the suspect. I shouldn't have noticed. I shouldn't have seen his face. Oh my god, that's horrible. No way. What a strange thing. Turns out the criminal didn't have a gun. Oh my god. There were no witnesses, so Megumi used her position to suppress the incident. She wanted to hide the murder of the subordinate as self-defense. Why do you know? How much of a grasp do you have on the police? How much indeed? Enough to feed false information about the gun. And enough to... I must go to dinner, but good luck with the rest of the stream. Alright, I probably will end stream before you come back, because I gotta go in like 15 minutes. But, I'm not gonna finish it today. I'll probably finish it tomorrow. So if you want to see the end, you can come tomorrow. But thank you for coming. I hope you have a good dinner. Anyway, and enough to insert a fired policeman into your tragic story, maybe. Keiji, watch out, he's gonna shoot. Just as good as an actor as I was then, aren't I? What's happening? I see, so that's it. I'll kill you. I'm going to kill you. This is the first time he's looked at us head on, and I do not like it. Look at those forearms. They're bigger than his head. You seem motivated. This is not a good type of motivation. Oh yeah, let's discuss about who's gonna kill him. Let's have a discussion about it. Let's make progress. Let's extract some statements about this murder. How nice hatred is. It let me satisfy a person 100%. Now you die, Lettuce. He really doesn't like his veggies. Let us play on the greatest of stages. What is this intestinal looking ass wallpaper? What is this? A graveyard for broken dolls. Lettuce and Keiji are staring each other down. Hey, don't be hasty, Keiji Shinogi. There's no use. Let's use our numbers to corner him. Yo, wait. This is like kind of fire. Okay, wait. Wanna let... Kana will block his escape. Please tag Lettuce. Fire at that man? Yeah. I always go with Jin. A shovel? No, this is no use as a weapon. Oh, it's okay. Lettuce and Keiji are staring each other down. Dummies, won't you assist? Hold on, if Lettuce really dies from Tag, what's gonna happen to us? Well, you can't say we're unified, but Keiji's seriously aiming to kill him. But if we lose, Keiji will... He's too fast. It's no use, he's too fast for Kana to keep up. We need to work together more. Keiji, it won't turn out very well if you shoot me in anger, you know. Let us kick the doll's head that was lying around at Keiji. Keiji looked in the direction and took a direct hit and lost his balance. He's fine. Damn it, Lettuce. Keiji's not in a good condition. I need to calm him down. Calm down, bro. Whoa. He's purple. Thank you. I can still do this. Dummies, fight with us already. Shooting specs. Blind spot. The blind spot is this absolute tank of a man crawling on the floor. That's his blind spot. Give me the signal when it's a good time. I'll grab his leg. Okay. Why don't you give up already and tag Sarah, Keiji? I'm not gonna tag anyone. Don't we have a gun? He's not gonna use that gun. I'm not gonna make him use that gun. Meow, meow. What's wrong? I can't find the torch anywhere. Did you intend to burn me with this? Don't blow off, sweet seaweed head. All creatures are weak to fire. I'm a doll, Jin. It's okay. Sure enough, I can't cooperate with you. I don't want to die. Everyone stop this. Anzu. Yeah, let's try and get him on. Kurumada stopped Kana. What are you doing? Nothing else I can do, right? Stop it. If we lose, Keiji will. Lettuce and Keiji are staring each other down. We're nearly out of time, you know. What will you do, Keiji? Find a way to tag him? Yeah, grab his leg. I don't know. I've caught you, Lettuce. You won't escape. He's grabbing Lettuce. Tag him. What? Oh, thank God. Huh? We did it. Keiji successfully tagged him. So I've lost. You truly keep surpassing my expectations. Keep your distance, everyone. Don't let us tag you. Haha. Thorough to the end. Hey Keiji, since you won, I'll give you a chance to overcome your trauma. To face the dead, there's another reason why Asunaro makes artificial intelligences. You don't mean... Look, he's right at your feet. No, he's not. I don't like it. I do not like it. Still can't do it, then. While Keiji was distracted, Lettuce forcefully pushed him away. Uh-oh. Wait, I kind of called it. Wait, if he dies? My coffin was in just the right spot. Let me out, Lettuce. No, Keiji. Hey, I'll let you in on something neat, Miss Sarah. These coffins come with a very handy feature. They can cremate right on the spot. You mean he'll be burned? Timer's already running. If you aren't quick, he'll soon be steak. Let him out, Mr. Policeman's gonna die. So here's my suggestion as floor master. I never said that losing at tag meant death, did I? If you would hear out just one wish of mine, I'll tell you a way you can save Keiji. What's your wish? I'll have you sign that consent form. That sheet is the last one. Once you sign it, it'll be complete. The last one. There's definitely something up. But what other choice do I have? There's no other way to save Keiji. The rest is up to you. Answer my request and save Keiji, or stick to your intentions and kill Keiji. Choose whichever you like, Sarah. Oh, come on, man. Return to title. Yes. Thank you for playing this far. All right. Okay. That's a good cliffhanger. We're gonna end stream for now. But I really do want to finish this game. I'm not sure how long it is, the rest of it, but I'm going to finish it tomorrow, probably. So I might try and start earlier so that I can like actually finish it like really all the way through. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this stream. Make sure to follow if you haven't already. And I'm gonna check to see if anybody is alive that I could raid. There might be Echo. Close your ears. Okay, I fixed it. Who is alive? Echo. Close your ears. Echo. It's fine. Okay, nobody live. So I'll just end stream for today then. But I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.